Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to bunny hop successfully in Apex Legends on mouse and keyboard. Alright, so first thing is first, you can see two different overlays on your screen right now. So the first one in the top left hand corner is to show you guys the velocity, so that shows you how fast you are going in game. And then we have my mouse and keyboard overlay to give you guys a little bit of a visual feedback as to what the keybinds I'm pressing are to successfully bunny hop in Apex Legends. Alright, so first things first, just to show you guys velocity examples, the maximum velocity you can get by walking is 199.52, and then the maximum velocity you can get by running is 299. And as you can see, when you're turning corners, you do end up going a lot slower than your maximum run speed, so which is kind of expected. Now, moving on to key bindings to pulling off a successful bunny hop. So first and foremost, you're going to want to be using the hold to crouch button keybinds. So as you can see now, I'm holding control to stay crouched. If I let it go, I come back up. I do also have a toggle crouch button, which would be C, but for bunny hopping, I don't use that. Next, you're going to want to put your jump button on something that you're comfortable with. Now, a lot of people use the scroll wheel to jump to do successful bunny hops, but I just find it not very natural for me. My muscle memory doesn't push me to go to the scroll wheel when jumping, so I just left it on the spacebar. But if you're comfortable having the jump button set to your scroll wheel, then by all means, do it. So, a lot of people say that you also need to let go of the W key to bunny hop. I didn't find this to be the case. I just keep the W key down when I'm bunny hopping, and it works just as fine. Now, this is probably one of the better places to practice your bunny hopping because it is a very flat surface and you can do, wide sweeping turns. So, let's get into the tutorial. Now, to bunny hop, you're obviously going to be wanting to go at maximum speed on your sprinting. Now, you can bunny hop just straight like this, but you end up losing a lot of momentum very quickly. The best way to bunny hop is to do wide sweeping turns like this. And as you can see, you do gain momentum and end up going faster than if you were just sprinting or trying to turn a corner by looking that way, which can get you out of sticky situations because you are a lot slower when turning corners when you're simply sprinting. As you can see, it's going down all the way to like 150 velocity, but if you were doing it while you were bunny hopping, you can see it never goes down but below 200, except of course when you're doing like a 180. So now that we got the basics down, what can bunny hopping do for you? So bunny hopping, as I said, can help you get away from enemies when you're trying to turn corners, or it can even give you a little bit of a speed boost and make it so that you're not moving as slow when you're healing. So if you're just running and then you start healing, as you can see, you go all the way down to a turtle like 104.10 velocity. Now you can bunny hop while healing, but they did nerf this. I think it was in season 2 or 3. It used to be a lot easier to bunny hop while healing, but they nerfed it quite a bit. So when you get into the bunny hop, you can start healing and you see you get a little bit more speed than what you would get if you were just normally walking, but it's still not as quick as it used to be, and it's a lot more difficult to pull off, but it can get you around a corner and, behind cover just enough to get you away from that fire, and then you can just keep up the heal and end it without being in harm's way. So as I said, you can bunny hop straight ahead like this, but you do end up losing a lot of momentum and you're not going as fast as if you would implement a wide sweeping turns as I did. So to bunny hop, what you want to do, you want to press the input of the direction you want to go and aim your mouse that way. As you're seeing on screen right now, when I'm going to the right, I hold D and I look to the right, and when I'm going to the left, I hold A and I point my mouse to the left, which gives you a lot more momentum and increases your speed as opposed to just going straight like this, which you're going to end up pretty much just going, dead speed. So that would pretty much do it for the tutorial. I didn't want to make it too long, and I didn't want to implement all of the movement mechanics in Apex Legends into a single video because it would be much too long to do so. But you should come into the practice range and practice your bunny hopping, and then when you're comfortable with the inputs and the mechanics behind bunny hopping, you can start implementing it into some live games and, just getting better, and this just allows you to get an edge on your opponent and sometimes come out of firefights alive, or at the very least escape a very sticky situation. Now there will be more guides coming out soon about more movement mechanics like wall jumping and others, and I'll eventually put all these little short guides into a full-length movement guide. But that is basically how you bunny hop. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comment section down below. I'd be glad to help you out. Now, this does take a little bit of practice, but I'm sure you'll eventually get it, and you can always go back and rewatch this video. But anyways, if you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.